Hi, this is my video log 2 about them kidnapping my girlfriend's daughter, and it is now 1600, so it looks like this may be running into about 2 hours. And man, the stories I could tell if people were here. Alright, I was just going over them kidnapping her. So they went to Tennessee and they kidnapped her from 900 miles away from where I am, because I'm in danger being, or she's in danger being around me. And I guess 900 miles is far too close. So they kidnapped her and they brought her back to Oklahoma. And they held her from October 20th or 21st, not sure of which date it is, 20th or 21st. And they held her until the 16th of the following month. Now during this time when they got her, they would not allow her mother to see her at home. She's never been away from family for this long. You know, somebody's family, people she didn't know. She was with a foster home somewhere. They wouldn't tell us where she was. We were allowed to have no contact with her, and then after about a week of them having her, they finally allowed not me, but her mother to have phone contact with her only when the foster parent deemed it necessary. So if the foster parent didn't want to call, they wouldn't. If they did, they decided whether or not her daughter actually had any contact on the phone with her. Now obviously I was not allowed to have any contact at all. If I would so much as talked on the phone with her, they would take her. Right now, if I call and talk on the phone with her and DHS finds out about it, they will call DHS in that state and they will take her. So this moves us on. Let's see, it was about somewhere around October 30th, I think it was. We had the next court hearing to decide whether or not the state would keep her. There was about 12 of my friends that showed up, and we hung out and protested in front of the courthouse. At the end of that day, at the court hearing, they decided that they were going to keep her. So once again, there was no contact whatsoever between Amanda and her child. And it wasn't until the 16th that they gave her back. They had a court hearing on the 17th. And they told her that if she would sign a paper saying that she would leave the state and never return with her daughter, and never allow her daughter to see me or any of my family or anybody that even thinks that I didn't commit this crime again, that they would give her back. If she refused to sign this saying that she would leave the state forever, they wouldn't give her back. So she agreed to sign it. And the court hearing was on the 17th that she was supposed to get her back, but they did it on the 16th because they said they didn't want me bringing my group down there again and protesting. So they gave her back a whole day early because of that. I think they didn't like the thought that we were going to cause trouble if they did this again and kept her. So, in summary, I refused to admit to a crime, and the state illegally kidnapped and took her daughter, and there was nothing we could do about it. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. At the court hearing at the end of October, after they decided they were going to keep her, they asked me to come and have a meeting with DHS, which is CPS, Child Protective Services, in the sheriff's office. So I did, with one of my friends, Rick Light, of well-regulated American Militia website. And we went and we had a discussion with the sheriff and DHS, Department of Human Services. During this time, Abigail Wilson told me that I could never be around children for the rest of my life, and that I could never be around Amanda's daughter for the rest of my life. And it didn't matter if I got found guilty or not. I told her that she didn't have the right to circumvent the Constitution, our rule of law, and a jury verdict. And she said, "Mr. Dyer, that's your opinion." And I asked, and she's saying this in front of Sheriff Wayne McKinney, how in the hell can you do this? You can't circumvent the Constitution, a rule of law, and a jury verdict. And she said, "Well, I'll put it to you this way, Mr. Dyer. If there's a man and we know that he raped his daughter because there's DNA evidence and she's pregnant with a child that meets his DNA. So we know it happened 100%. And they go to trial, and he gets found not guilty. Are we supposed to just walk away and let this guy be with his child? Well, I said, first of all, you're dealing with what ifs here, and that would never happen. But okay, I'll go with you. If he's found not guilty by a jury of his peers, there is a reason he is found not guilty by a jury of his peers. And by you still punishing him, you're violating the Constitution and our entire rule of law. You can't do that. And she states, that's your opinion, Mr. Dyer. Wow. So look at what they're getting away with. Look at my story and realize that this is just one story. One story. Thousands of these happen a day. Thousands across the United States. Maybe tens of thousands, I don't know. I've read statistics that say out of 17 children that get taken by protective custody, one probably needs to be taken, and the other 16 don't. They get paid for this. They get paid to take children. If they can terminate rights and adopt the child off, they get paid extra for that. This is what's happening in our country right now. And I'm just one case. One. This is happening every day. They have no right to do what they do, and they don't care. When are we going to stand up? When are we going to say, no more? It concerns me. It concerns me that the American people are out there doing nothing. You want a reason to fight? How about this? Is this not a reason enough to stand up and say, hell no? You're not going to take our children and use our children against us simply because I say that I'm going to defend my family, or because I talk with militia groups online? Militia, is that a dirty word? And why is it a dirty word? By Oklahoma State statute, it's everyone that's a male between the age of 6 and I believe 65 that would assist the governor in a time of national distress. So, why is that a dirty word? Because I would. I'll assist my neighbors. I'll protect my neighbors. I'd give my life for almost any man. I don't think of it as a dirty word. But because of who I am, the things that I say, the speeches that I've given, this is what has happened. And I'm not alone. This isn't just happening to me. But I want you all to think about this. Think about what I've said here. And if there's any part of it that you don't believe about it, ask me. I'll send you the paperwork. It's public record right down here at Stevens County Courthouse if you want to drive down here or have them fax something to you as well. I'm not hiding anything, and you've got every bit here what I have about them taking our child. Anyway, this is Sergeant Charles Dyer signing off for video log 2. I'll be back with probably even more goodies later. Thank you.